Okay, welcome. Episode 3 of Everyone's Gone to the Rapture. We left you looking at the place where we worship, Yorton's Church, and that's where we continue with episode 3. We're trying to piece it all together. We need to just come around and get out of this churchyard. I don't know how much more there is to actually find in this village. I think each area, from memory, when I was listening to the sort of pre-release videos and everything from the Chinese room, I think there was 6 areas. I think I'm right in saying that, and they were all maybe about an hour or so long, maybe an hour and a half in each area. So I'm not sure whether we've nearly sort of found everything in this area yet, or maybe getting near to it. I think we haven't been along here yet, so we will just walk around this bit. So bric-a-brac for the bring and buy sale. The gate's open here, so I'm assuming we can go on in. Another of the old push bike designs.
They listen to you.
Well, I really don't see what it has to do with me at all.
The village looks up to you. I just think with what's been happening with Mr. Coles and Mrs. Boughton and the others, that people need somewhere to talk, to feel safe.
Perhaps they don't think that your church is somewhere they feel particularly safe.
I don't need your forgiveness, Wendy. Or theirs. Whosoever thou art that judgest, for wherein thou judgest another, thou condemnest thyself. Romans chapter 2, verse 1.
Beware of practicing your righteousness before other people in order to be seen by them. Matthew chapter 6, verse 1. It's not my judgment you should be worried about, Father. But fine. I'll talk to Barbara. Ask her to put a note up in the surgery about an extra service. Will that do?
Okay, so I think Barbara is obviously works with the doctor. That's obviously where that's the vicarage, or where the vicar lives, next to the church, I'm guessing. Doesn't sound like that woman is too fond of the vicar, to be honest. Someone's been chopping some logs here for the log burner. Again, we can't go in here. Quarantine. Old-fashioned saw. Every detail looks fantastic in this game, must admit. We're coming back round to the garage, which we already saw. Is this somewhere we can go in? No. So I don't know how you physically get on to... Ooh, something going on in this caravan. Hang on then.
It wasn't just some distortion of physics. I may not understand it yet, but it wasn't an accident. All of the clocks, what happened at Tower 6, it's just not random. There's an effort. An attempt to communicate.
Something attempting to communicate. I think it's got quite a lot to do with the observatory. That's what I'm going for. Some kind of alien life form, maybe, or something. I'm not sure. Like I said, I don't know how we progress to the next level or the next village, or whether we just carry on walking and find it. Go through here. That's the house we went in. We've already had that one. So I think we've just about sort of wrapped up everything in Yorton. So I might well just be doing some wandering, which you won't perhaps see in the video, until we find out how to get to the next place. Okay, so we've wandered up the road, and there's And now we find Wendy, so we're into the next place, which is just up the road from Yorton. Yorton Road. Okay. So I'm guessing you just carry on walking, you do it at your own pace. Jeremy was the vicar, I think. In the end, we established.
Oh, just for a few days, yeah. First thing in the morning. I don't want the kids to catch this flu if it's going round.
It's probably that Father Jeremy, spreading it around while he tries to bully everyone into donations for the summer fete.
It seems very quiet in the village, actually, Wendy. Not much bullying to be done.
Oh, Father, I didn't know you were here.
Clearly. Listen, I came up here to tell Amanda that we've had some vandalism in the village. Must be a teenage thing. Tagging, I think they call it. Someone's painting all over doors and things.
Little vandals. Well, I'll tell Neil to make sure we're properly locked up when we go.
A good man like my Eddie gone. And these thugs and yobs running around defacing property. He gave everything to his country, and look what he got in return. Nothing but an early death.
He had a good life, Wendy.
He had a short life. I look to my birds, Father. Lives lived unencumbered, free and simple. That's as God meant things to be.
Oh. So this is quarantine area again. All got the influenza thing on. Can we kick the football under the goal? 1-0. No. There's a treehouse going on up there. Ooh. Look at that.
Every computer in the observatory has set itself to 6:07 a.m. June 6th, 1984. I don't understand what that means.
Okay, so obviously there's a certain time when everything happened, when everybody disappeared, and I'm guessing that's the time, or is going to be the time when everybody disappeared. That's what I'm going for anyway. I think it's one of those where you're going to make up your own theory on thing, maybe. Another project going on here. Well, that place, cement. Got all the tools laid out, and there you are. 7 minutes past 6. I think that was the time that she just said. So I think that's quite significant. Washing on the line and everything else. Another beautiful garden. Anything going on around here? Plenty of cement going on. A Barbie. Massive girt bags of cement. Need to be some girt bastard to lift them, I tell you. Balls like watermelons. Anything in here? Nope. Anyone for tennis? Ruggers? Boomerang? No. Sniff a bit of lead paint? Okay. I feel we're progressing on the game. We're getting somewhere. Out through the archway. Where have we come out to now? Some country lane. Looks like someone's having a picnic down there. Might be another bit of information. No. Voice of the stars. Lots about astronomy and stars and everything else. Another map. We are here, so we've come up from the observatory, we've done Yorton, we're now towards Tipworth Forest, and if you look at that, I imagine we're going to come round there, and the other areas are going to be Lakeside, Appleton's Farm and Little Tipworth. I reckon that's where we're sort of heading for. Looking out across. Look at that. Beautiful scenery. Time for a screenshot for probably a thumbnail, I think, maybe. There are some silver birch trees, a little bit of a lake in the distance. Okay, at the muddy track again. Let's try and get out of here as quickly as possible. Looks like the sort of place where you're gonna dump a body that you've just dismembered or something. Or where you're gonna bring your girlfriend on the first sort of date for a little bit of tomfoolery and a little bit of touchy-feely and all that sort of nonsense down there and amongst the bluebells and the butterflies, and catch a sneaky quick look at her boobatoos or something. Right, back up onto the road then. There's another car. What have we missed out on then? Have we missed anything in between there? Don't know. Got a flashing light coming towards us. Wish we could catch them. Ooh, another phone in the car. Oh, on the bonnet, look.
It got as far as the Haverton substation before we cut the lines. The interchange there just started dialing numbers at random.
And the symptoms you're seeing match those we've been tracking here?
Sickness, headaches, nosebleeds, eventual hemorrhage, then just light, whatever the hell that means.
Then we've got to stop it before it finds another way out of the valley. Clive, you've got to order a strike.
What?
An airstrike. We have to kill it.
No. No, I don't agree. We've quarantined the valley, we've cut the lines, it's contained.
What if you're wrong? Are you happy to have that on your conscience?
Stephen, I said it's contained.
Guys, who want to bomb the bloody place. Someone wants to bomb it. Stephen Appleton wants to bomb the village and kill every living soul in sight. So basically it sounds like it starts off with nosebleeds, blood out of ears, etc. And then just before you die, there's a flash of phone ringing somewhere.
Hello, Frank Appleton.
Break a lost cowboy, this is Travelling Sherlock. You copy, over.
You daft bugger, Charlie. You don't do it when you're using the phone.
You'd say this too seriously, Appleton, I'm telling you.
It is serious. It's not larking about.
You be listening to your number stations again, Frankie.
It's not funny. It's serious stuff, and you should mind it. Now then, I'm assuming this is about a pint.
I am going to the Whistler. My round, I think.
I'll not argue with that.
Frank, have you seen the sky? It's amazing. Don't think I've ever seen anything like it.
I didn't realize we were off to a poetry recital as well, Charlie.
Oh, Charlie. So I reckon that's Stephen Appleton's dad or something. It's all to do with the stars, I reckon. The stars and something else. I don't know if I want to go down there. Lots of reference to stars and stuff like that, so I'm thinking that's definitely got something to do with it. Astronomy, certain time.
Terry called this morning. Said there was a problem with Harvey. Said he couldn't get through to the vet, so I said I'd come round and take a look.
There's a lot of dead birds today. More here, too, poor little things. I've been trying to get hold of Stephen. He always knows what to do.
Got round here and no sign of either of them.
With any luck, the stupid creature will have run under a car. It's probably rabies.
Rabies? I don't see any of the dead birds about though. What's that? Bags of shit probably. Looks like they got a dog. It's probably all the dog shit they've been picking up off the lawn or something. Bit more lead paint, have a snort on that, bit more cement. We're going to have to crack one of those things for a while with the old... So Harvey the Bonzo. He's ran off somewhere with rabies, she reckons, anyway. Can't go in this house either. Can we get round the back here? Through this gate? Yes, we can. Another greenhouse, another well manicured garden. Going on in the greenhouse. No, one of those massive girt sponges. Tenon saw, a few flower pots, probably a bit of chicken shit manure or something. Maybe we can get in this way. No. Bit of a dead end then. Going in the garden there. Usually it hasn't been dead end, usually there's been something, so music kicks in again just to set the scene, to give you that little bit of uneasiness. Very harrowing and haunting experience. Keep on going up this way. Not so many houses in this section. Let's say it is more through the forest than that. Whether we should be going through the forest, I don't know. What's over this fence? It's all part of the forest. The Titworth Woods.
Harvey! Harvey, come on, boy.
Come on, Harvey.
Come on, Harvey. Come on, boy.
Harvey!
Harvey! Push the bloody thing.
You push it. I told you it would get stuck.
Should have just taken the car. This was a stupid idea.
Moving here was a stupid idea. And I told you, Barbara said they blocked the roads.
Barbara says.
You go and look then.
Wait, is that Harvey? Harvey? Harvey!
Harvey! Here, boy! Come here, boy!
Bobby's ran off now as well. Bobby and Harvey have ran off somewhere. Having a little bit of a dog loving or something, I think. I don't want to be doing this in the dark, walking up over here. Ooh. Come up to another playground area. Bit of hopscotch. Another football. Got Horsehead. Is that Sugar? Or was it Donkey? Who's Donkey? Andy Carroll has turned up. Emergency meeting. Everybody's welcome to the village hall. We've not found the village hall yet. That's obviously going to be quite an important location to find, I imagine.
Wendy, I'm married. You have to stop this.
He's still sweet on you, Elizabeth.
He left. It's too late.
You loved each other long before she came along. It's just about making things as they should be.
Wendy, no.
It's not like you won't bump into each other anyway. One drink, what can that hurt?
One drink, maybe.
Oh, one drink, wonderful.
Okay, so is there a bit of infidelity or something going on there maybe? I don't know. So we are now there. We've now walked quite a long way along that main road. And again, another beautiful little river and bridge setup. We'll take another little screenshot of that. Beautiful scenery around the place. What did that note say on there? I was trying to read it, what it said. See if it's anything of any interest. It's just about the influenza again. Anything around this car? No. Just a locked car. Right. So, gonna go down past here, I think. Might just be a loop around, I'm not sure. I think it's just a loop around. Another radio though. Dead bird.
Phone call from Stephen. He wants to shut down the receiver. Something about instances across the valley. There's intermittent electrostatic discharges radiating out of Tower 6. All of the electrics on the main gate are blown. I'll find time to take a look once the data stream begins to calm down here.
Okay, so references to Stephen again and power surges and things like that. So something, there's another light flashing around. Another bridge.
I can't see him. Should we go down?
Just leave it. We've got to keep moving.
Sean! We can't just leave him. He must be really badly hurt.
Jesus, Diana, we've got the kid in the car. We should just keep driving.
We can't just drive off and... Look! He's there. He's in the car. Oh, he's hurt. We got to get down there.
I said, leave him. We've got to get out of the valley while we can.
Oh my God, he's trying to undo his seatbelt.
There we are. He's fine then. Come on, love. Come on. Go on.
Sure what's going on here. There's a crash or something happened there, is it? Let's go down and see if there's any more information down here. Looks like a car's gone through into the river. It's your own affair, man. Get back up now, we come down here. No. So I've not gained anything from coming down there. It's worth a go just in case there was something going on in the cab or something. What's up here? Just go up and have a peek over the top. Don't know. Area of park benches.
Catch your death. They're all dead, Father. All of my birds.
Yeah.
vicar or something helped Mary die or something, I don't know. Suffocated her with a pillow or something. God knows. Coming to the end now of episode 3. Just see what's up here. Wish we could. Music's intensifying. West Rail. I think around there. Titworth Road. Okay, can't get through there. Do we want to go up over those steps? I guess we've got to. See what's up here. Up to the railway line. Yeah, right. What's going on here then? The train's derailed. We're going to have to see what's going on here then before we finish this episode now we got this far. Oh my God. Lots of blood. Won't open. There it did.
Howard! Howard! What's happened?
Stephen, thank God. Listen, I need you to get to the junction box. See if there's a phone working. No, stay back. Don't come up here.
Oh, Christ. Is that... Bloody idiots! Where the hell did they think they were going?
I think they must have thought they could walk out along the line.
Well, there won't be any more trains now.
You're a callous bastard, Stephen.
Just pragmatic, Howard. Did you say there's a working phone in the junction box?
Okay, so someone was obviously trying to escape along the line and all went tits and apple for him, it really did. So I don't know whether we walk along here or which way we go. We will walk along here and see what happens. Cracking those events can be a little bit awkward at times. But I think up in this thing there might be a phone or something for a little bit more information. So we'll see if we can get some more information from this station house before we leave you, I think. I'm pretty hopeful there's going to be another clue or something up here.
I lost my shoes. I lost my shoes, sir. There's arches on the green. They've taken my shoes, sir.
Howard? Howard Lantham! You open the door this instant, young man.
I lost my shoes.
Now get up. Get up.
I lost my shoes.
What on earth are you doing here, Howard?
Stephen, he told me to stay in case Lizzie phoned.
Stephen, where is he?
What are you doing with those birds?
Concentrate, Howard. Where's Stephen?
He said he couldn't help them. He took my shoes so I'd stay.
Listen to me, Howard Lantham. You find your shoes and you get to the village. Find Father Jeremy, he'll give you some soup or something. Be off with you.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna find my son. Then I'm gonna ask him what on earth he thinks he's doing.
There then. So I think we're going to leave it on top of this ladder looking out that will conclude episode 3 of this Let's Play on Everyone's Gone to the Rapture by the Chinese Room. Only £12.75 on the PSN store if you want to experience it yourself at the moment for PS Plus members. Definitely worth a look at it. You'd be amazed at how pretty the world looks, how good the environments are, and I think it's going to be down to really how everybody interprets what they're hearing differently. I don't think anybody's going to necessarily think the same things going on. Obviously there's some factual stuff which is the same, but I generally do think that it's the way you interpreted it and how immersive and how big your imagination is on how you're actually gonna enjoy the game and what you think is actually going on. I haven't really got a clue at the moment what's going on. I've got some thoughts in my head, but I don't know. Enjoying it though, for sure. Played about an hour and a half now, and it's very good, and I am hooked. Cheers everybody, stay safe, and I'll catch you soon. Spot out.